So, good morning, everyone. So, let's continue with today's article. So, this article has been written by Deepika Singh. So, today's article is very different from conventional articles. So, let's continue with the. So, topic is burden of father's name. So, let's continue with the article. June 1st. Okay. So, आपके पापा क्या करते हैं? What does your father do? Why don't we ever see him? Why don't we ever see him? He actually works in Delhi. For someone who does not remember uttering the word even once, the word's fixation with my non-existent papa was hard to escape. Though we are happy family unit, my mother, my brother, and I, we were often made to feel that our lives need some fixing. Your mother could have made things work, said a relative. I wondered how she could have done so with someone who was abusive and who was involved with someone else. So I think the author is or the writer is telling something about her past. I didn't help that I was not exactly a bright student in school and wasn't much of a look either. So now, how do I tell anyone that I, the imperfect teenager with the imperfect report card, also had a dirty secret in a closet? So, what we can uh, perceive from this that author is telling about her past, and his father was living in Delhi. Okay, and maybe his father was committing domestic violence on her mother. My mother uses her maiden surname, a name by which most of her friends address her. When school authorities asked us to fill forms for our high school certificates, I conveniently changed my mother's surname to mine and that of my father. And there was no way I was going to explain why my mother's surname was different. Okay. As I moved from school to college, question remained the same. आपके पापा क्या करते हैं? This time I decided to come clean. My parents got divorced long ago. It has only been our mom all along. Okay. So his father was involved in some kind of domestic violence with her mother. So their parents got separated. Mercifully, no one made a big deal about it. हमें लगा तुम कहीं की लाडली हो कहीं की लाडली हो. I thought you were a spoiled brat. He remarked a senior. हाँ लाडली तो हम हैं अपनी मम्मी की. Oh, that I am. My mother has spoiled me sufficiently. I quit. So, what she is saying that someone it means there was a person who taunt her, that हमें लगा कि तुम कहीं की लाडली हो. So she given a very wise reply. हाँ हाँ हम लाडली हैं. हाँ 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 लाडली तो हम हैं अपनी मम्मी की. Okay. As I shared my story, my friends started sharing theirs. At least you have a peaceful home to go back to. My parents are at each other's throat all the time. A friend confident in me. So what to support her, there was a friend who told her that, oh, look, at least you have a peace at your home. Means your father is not there, at least you are living in peace. But whenever her friend goes to his house or her house, she saw there is always a fight between their parents. But if I thought I had finally conquered my father's less life, a look at my official IDs would remind me that there was no escaping that reality. At journalism school, an idea struck me. Where I would get my mother's name inserted in my diploma certificate. I ran the idea past my institute's director, who said he would give it at a shot. But you will have to be prepared should they say no. Okay, he said. At the convocation, I could not stop looking at my diploma. It had my mother's name in it complete with her maiden surname, while the section with the father's name was left blank. So when she was going to, on the day of convocation, when she was going to receive her certificate, there was only her mother name was written, and her father name was not written. Okay, it was left a blank space was there. Outside J school, thought little change. Voter ID, Aadhaar, rent agreement, everybody wanted to know my father's name, and I complied. The fact that I don't have a husband has only ensured that every now and then I would have stoically put down father's name wherever asked. Stoically means, let's find out the what means stoically. Stoically. Let me know. Stoically. Losing one's feeling or complaining also without having pain. So now she has learned how to put down his father's name. Means okay, but there are nuggets of joy, news, stories bring to me on sporadic basis, sporadic basis, sporadic basis. Stoically means complaining about pain or hardships. Okay, so sporadic. Let me write. Sporadic. Occurring at irregular intervals only in few places, scattered or isolated. So, but there are nuggets of joys, news stories bring to me on a sporadic basis. Sporadic basis means irregular intervals. Okay, occurring at means okay irregular intervals. Kabhi kabhi. The latest being the Delhi High Court directing passport authorities to delete the name of father and reissue a new passport to a minor raised by his mother. Okay, so recently Delhi High Court has given a direction that if there is a minor, so you can, so there instead of father's name on his passport, there will be a mother's name because she has given a much more time to raise her children. I take this little win as my own. So what? So she thinks that she has. So she thinks that after the adjustment of this, that's the Delhi High Court, she thinks that she has won some a little battle. As for my passport, it is still has my father's name in it. I have not used the document yet, but when I do, hopefully for my first international trip with my travel enthusiast mother, I will visit the passport office and do what needs to be done. It's about time. So right now on her passport, her father name is written, but she wants to change. Maybe she wants to put her mother's name instead of father's name, but right now she has not traveled any international internationally. So whenever she will get a chance, she will do something correction in her passport. This was very good article and very different one. I have not taken the Hindus article because it was totally a political one. I think this one is also not a uh, very different one. Okay, so let's thank you.